Alright, everybody. Hello. Welcome to turn 4 of Roots, Bloody Roots. And let's see what we got. So, we'll start off with this battle, just an expansion against some indies. I like to turn on the grid and colors, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Nothing too special. We've got our bad troops in the front, along with, and let's go ahead and speed it up some. Bad troops in the front, along with our sacreds. I set them to hold so that our prophet can go and smite some of them. But in any case, there's nothing too exciting. You notice that our sacreds have blood surged and they're marching forward. And that is the end of that. We lost a couple of bad warriors and a couple of bad bowmen. Retreat details, probably some more spearmen, but we can double check. Yep, so actually the archers were the ones that retreated. Which, that's unfortunate. That means that we're going to have to go back and resupply. It is what it is. At the very least now we've got a lot more resources to play with, so let's go ahead and fill up the rest of our sacreds and then get our other decent unit. We can grab a couple archers to fill this out. As you saw before, we're one turn away from enchantment, so I'm going to forge some gear for my pretender to wear. I'm going to forge for her a ring of water breathing so she can go underwater, and I'm going to make her a spear. The spear has some good length on it as well as decent attack and defense, which means that she might be able to repel some stuff, just because losing her would set us back quite a bit. One thing that you might have noticed is we've got pretty slow expansion, and that is a definite weakness to this nation. I feel like this nation pretty much has to take an awake pretender, even if you don't have a bless that necessitates it, just because with our regular troop lineup being so unimpressive, you need an awake expander to kind of make up the difference and have a healthy start. Again, that's just another thing. It is what it is. After enchantment, we'll move on to alteration, and then we'll see who our neighbors are, and we'll get some options to counter any potential any potential rushes. Mercenaries, the wet ones. We might not actually need the wet ones, considering that our pretender can go underwater, but we can put in a bid here and see what we get. Recruitment. We're still just recruiting Sun Priests, and that's fine. At some point, we'll grab a Snake Priest, as well as we've got uses for Snake Priests because they have leadership. We've got uses for Yayas because they've got great magic. And we've got uses for Katsuna Priests because they have some strong magic as well with this random. But right now, we're just going to save our money and grab some Sun Priests. What we want to be thinking about is where can we build our first fort? And part of that is going to depend on what this throne is. If we can grab that throne nice and quickly, then that's going to help jumpstart us quite a bit. Lizards. Lizards are very popular for other players because they want cheap communions from those lizard shamans. We don't really care about that, but we're going to grab them anyways to deny our opponents. This place has a lot of resources, so that'll probably be a fort. In any case, that's turn 4. See you turn 5.